Patrick Mahomes had a huge night. Not only did he get a Super Bowl championship ring, but he also dished out a ring. Finally, his longtime girlfriend, he popped the question and proposed with a diamond the size of a fist. Oh my God. Well, first off, it's everything that you would expect from a guy who just signed a 10-year, $503 million extension. He spent a little bit of that cash. Look at that. The ring, the diamond on that ring is bigger than Brittany Matthews' knuckle. And that is impressive. But here's what went down. The Kansas City Chiefs were scheduled to get their Super Bowl rings for the 2019 season at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City on Tuesday night. And they did, and we're going to get into that in a minute. But after the Chiefs ring ceremony, brought his longtime girlfriend, Brittany Matthews, into a private suite at the stadium and surprised her because he had the room all decked out with flowers and a sign that said, "Will you marry me?" And it was a beautiful romantic setup. And guess what, everybody? She said yes.
What?
No, are you guys shocked?
I thought she was going to say no. Yeah, I didn't think she wanted that $503 million.
She said on the day that was meant to celebrate you turned it into celebrating us. It's always us. It's always you and me. It's true. I mean, they've been dating. They've been together since high school. If you look at the photos, there are photos of them as kids when they were, just little young kids. Nobody could have known that he was going to grow up to be a Super Bowl winning face of the franchise for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Except him.
That's a great point, Renee. But look, they've grown up together. And when I say grown up, I mean, he's only 24, she's only 25, but she was super happy about it. He was super happy about it. The details on the ring are still coming out, but I can tell you this, it wasn't cheap.
Of course not. And a lot of people, I love this story because had he not been with her since high school, I think people would have had a lot to say that he just signed a big deal and that he now is getting married, and everything would have been about everything other than love. So I love that this story, it's the right story in a sense of he did make it about him on a Super Bowl night. Look, some players never get that championship ring. Like they spend their whole career. So for the time that he got it, that he decided to propose to her, I mean, that shows a lot. That's super special. He keeps showing us why he's having the best year ever. We get it. Okay.
So let's rewind a little bit and go back to the Kansas City Chiefs ring ceremony. Obviously, they won the Super Bowl. And on Tuesday, they were presented with their rings in a social distance ceremony. You can see everybody was distanced very far away from each other, all of the players. But when they opened up their boxes, what was inside was nothing short of amazing. I mean, look at these things. Giant diamond blinged out rings. Each ring had two marquee cut diamonds on the front to symbolize the Chiefs' two Super Bowl rings. The one from 2019. The Chiefs also won a Super Bowl back in 1969, Super Bowl IV. They beat the Vikings. So those two Super Bowl championships in franchise history are right on the top of the ring. You see those right there. The 60 diamonds inside the Arrowhead design represent the 60 seasons in franchise history. There were 16 custom cut rubies in the KC part of the ring that represent the 10 AFC West division titles and the 6 appearances under head coach Andy Reid. You can see 122 diamonds around the ring's top edges that represent the 100th season of the NFL and 22 playoff appearances. There's also the number 142.2, which was the record decibel rating, which made Arrowhead the loudest stadium in the world. It also says the words Chief Kingdom. It also has the Super Bowl 54 logo on there and the final score of the game. I mean, these are pretty spectacular rings.
Yeah, what I think is cool about it is that you have a lot of things that have actually like significant meaning. It's not just a bunch of diamonds and precious stones and metals that are on the ring. Like, there's a reason for all these things. And I think as a player, and obviously Renee can speak to this better, but probably when you look at it, that's got to feel pretty special. And you remember these things, these special moments that you had on this amazing journey. I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, it is pretty special. So I brought my championship ring.
Yeah.
Just so you guys could see. So yes, mine has the number 21 on the side. I love the details, and you guys, I could probably get you better photos, but the details do matter because when it's 20 years later and you don't remember the noise ranking and you don't remember certain things, you look at that ring and be like, yo, that was crazy. They have our record in here, the regular season record. We broke a record with that. I might forget that along the line. So yeah, that's why I said for him to make that moment about her, that's a big deal because everybody thinks of that ceremony.
So Renee, is that ring that you're holding, is that from your college championship with UConn or one?
This is Minnesota, and it really is a pinky ring because I'm trying to get like the whole hand. So I have a pinky ring, which is hilarious. But yeah, that's my Minnesota ring. and they're huge, as you guys can see. So that's why I'm like, I remember my ring ceremony vividly. Like I can vividly remember it. And so for him to just do that, this is just a good guy. Like Patrick is a good guy.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, you have the Chiefs Super Bowl ring and then you have the engagement ring. Which one's more impressive to you?
Oh, I think that engagement ring, because that's for life, like that's your partner for life. And, they can't take a championship away, but they say happy wife, happy life. So.
Well, look, man, congratulations to the Chiefs. Congratulations to Patrick. Super congratulations to Brittany. You did it. You secured the bag.
What about me?
Love wins, but it's love, right? It's love. And more importantly, congratulations to two-time WNBA champion Renee Montgomery, because that is a beautiful piece of jewelry. That is unbelievable.
Thank you, Minnesota.